This is Jackie, and this is day 3 of the Corona lockdown in South Africa. Today, I've decided to make a wonderful Greek dish called uvetsi. It has a long history, and it is a staple in any good Greek restaurant. So in these times, we cannot travel to different countries due to the coronavirus, but we can transport ourselves through our mind, through our reading, through our cooking to any country in the world. So today we are going to visit Greece. So just a quick run through on the ingredients. I am going to start with showing you the rice pasta, which is the base of the uvetsi recipe. It's a baked dish. I'm going to use canned tomatoes, tomato puree, onion. I've decided to use chicken. You can make it with pork, prawns, lamb. You can make it vegetarian if you wish, but today we are doing a chicken version. So what I've done is I have thinly sliced the onion, and I'm going to use this to create a base layer in a good old-fashioned roasting tin. So I only had red onions in the fridge, but more often than not I would use brown onions, but it's not serious. You can use what you have. In these times one has to be able to improvise, and I'm just going to finish slicing the last of these onion pieces. The onion base is going to give a gorgeous flavor to the chicken, which I'm going to lay on top of the onion. So just quickly finish chopping these. Right, next I'm going to take my free-range chicken pieces, which I've already rinsed and patted down with a paper towel, and I'm just going to lay these on top of the onion. And these are going to go into an oven which I have preheated at 180 degrees Celsius. Right, the next part is the good old-fashioned olive oil, another staple in Greek dishes, and it is always used very liberally in Greece. So as Jamie Oliver would say, I'm going to give a good glug of olive oil. There we go. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake, just so that everything gets well coated. I'm going to cover it with heavy juicy foil. If I can get it to tear. Tuck it in. And this will go into the oven for about half an hour, just so that the onions are softened and that the chicken starts to brown. And I'll see you on the other side. I'm back and have taken the roasting dish out of the oven, and this is where you have to be really, really careful, because a lot of steam would have built up. So be sure to get out your oven gloves and just gently lift the foil lid off the roasting pan. And what we have here now is the start of a really, really nice juicy dish. The onions have started to brown and to soften, and the chicken is busy cooking. So we now add the tomatoey ingredients for this recipe. So I'm going to take 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, and you can really just have fun adding them to the dish. And usually what I do is I take a spoon and I just break up the tomato pieces a little so that the flavor just spreads across the dish. You don't have to do this, but it's something which I like to do. Next, we are going to add a good dollop of nice, intense flavored tomato paste. So I usually add about 2 tablespoons. Then I like to use crystallized salt. And isn't this lovely container so sweet? I bought it for about R5 at a flea market, a vintage salt cellar. So I take a sprinkling of salt and add that to the dish. Pepper, if you'd like to add a little bit of pepper to the dish, you can go ahead and do so. And then an essential ingredient is cinnamon. It might sound unusual, but it is absolutely essential in this dish. So you can either use cinnamon sticks, you can add a couple, or I don't have any at the moment, so I'm just going to use the ground cinnamon and sprinkle it over. It really does give the most wonderful sweet flavor. So now all that's left to do is to give everything a good stir and make sure that your chicken pieces are coated in this really lovely cinnamony, tomatoey sauce that we've created. What I often do is I put the tin foil back on so that it doesn't splash, and then I give it a good shake before putting it back into the oven. By this stage, I can promise you that your lockdown space is going to have the most gorgeous aroma and make you feel very, very, very excited about what's to follow. So I just give it a little bit of a shake, shake, shake. You can even wiggle your hips if you want. Shake, shake, shake. And then back into the oven for approximately an hour and a half until the chicken is literally falling off the bone. And that's it. I shall be back after an hour and a half when all is cooked. Here we are back again, and I want to tell you, I wish that you could smell the aroma in this kitchen. I can't wait for you to make it so that you can experience the same. So once again, very, very important that you must put these gloves on, because the steam coming out of this dish is seriously, seriously hot. So I'm going to lift it away from me so that I don't burn my face. And you can see, oh, there's a little bit of a mess, but you can see this gorgeous, gorgeous dish here. The chicken has absorbed the fragrance of the cinnamon and the tomato juice, and this is the lovely part, because it is so contra to what you would expect to do with pasta. So I'm going to use this rice pasta called risoni. You can get it at your normal supermarkets in various brands. I prefer the ones that come from Europe, but you can use locally made one as well. And you now take this pasta and you literally pour the whole packet over the chicken and tomato sauce. The first time I made this, I seriously thought to myself, no way. But I promise you, it is going to turn out so, so, so well. Then I boil the kettle, so you then take about 5 to 6 cups of boiling water and you pour it over the pasta. So you want to use a generously sized roasting pan that can then accommodate the water, and of course as the pasta cooks it's going to swell. That was 3 cups. Okay, I'm going to leave it at 5. That seems to be sufficient. And then all you need to do is just loosen everything away from the edges. Make sure that the pasta is covered by the water that you've added. And this is the final step of the preparation. So now you're going to put it back into your oven. You didn't see the mess on the kitchen counter. So back into the oven. The pasta is going to take about 30 minutes to cook, but in between you have to take it out. You've got to take out the dish every, let's say, 5-10 minutes to give it a stir and to prevent it from sticking. Put it back in the oven, take it out again. So over a period of 30 minutes, maybe 3-4 times, you're going to take it out of the oven, give it a bit of a stir, but you will see that as time passes, the pasta is going to start cooking. So the rice pasta has been in for 15 minutes, and I'm going to do a quick check to see what is happening under the tin foil. So you can see here that the pasta has started to cook and to swell, and now all you need to do is just take a spoon, loosen it on the edge of the dish, so just mix it through so that all the pasta gets to cook equally. But it is looking and smelling wonderful. So I think another 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and this will be ready to serve. We are on the home straight. So I've taken the dish out of the oven. I'm now going to lift the tin foil to check to see whether the pasta is cooked, and I'm happy to say that it is. So you just give it a final stir through. We have now got a delicious dish of uvetzi for supper. We have visited Greece even though we are under lockdown. Now, the moment that we have been waiting for, we are going to plate the uvetzi. And typically, it will get served with a Greek salad. I have made salata choriotiko, which is a village salad, which doesn't have any lettuce, just cucumber, tomato, and olive oil, oregano, of course. So this is what it looks like. Just a typical Greek salad, and you'll notice that there is a tiny little bit of feta nestling on this Greek salad, and that's because we locked down. That was all that I had left in the fridge. Let's serve this up. And there we have uvetzi with Greek village salad. Stay safe, stay home, sending love to everyone under lockdown in South Africa and all over the world. Together we'll get through this.